Former Bravo reality TV producer Patrick McDonnell is exposing his own thoughts and experiences of working behind the scenes of some of the most popular Bravo reality TV shows. He's also addressing some of the backlash that he's seen that Garcelle has been receiving since her departure from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
I also want to quickly touch on Garcelle announcing her departure from the show because I've seen some wildly negative things said about her online. I could go on for days about what a pleasure Garcelle was to work with, but if you really want to measure the character of a real housewife, ask the crew members who they like to shoot with the most. You can learn a lot about a person by the way they treat the people that they think can do nothing for them. Any morning when the crew found out that we were spending the day with Garcelle, they were ecstatic, and they most definitely do not feel that way about all of the ladies on the show. And I'm so proud of Garcelle for prioritizing her life over a television.
Patrick wasn't done there, though, because he was a producer for 13 seasons for the last 5 years of shows like Vanderpump Rules, Real Housewives of Atlanta, Real Housewives of Potomac, Married to Medicine. And he's talking about believing that he has been left on red, ghosted by production and the network since he created his OnlyFans account.
And for the last 5 years, I've been producing reality shows for Bravo. Most recently, I was serving as the supervising producer on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Orange County, and Vanderpump Rules. That is until recently when I was iced out and essentially blackballed by all my shows after I started creating adult content on subscription fan sites. Now, why would I start creating adult content? Well, I was extremely burnt out, overworked, and exhausted by the toxic work culture on a lot of the shows that I worked on. I produced 13 seasons of Bravo across 9 different shows. I'm acutely aware of the inner workings and the work culture across the board at the network. Most of these shows you're working 12 plus hour days, 6 days a week, 3 to 4 months at a time. 2025, there's Real Housewives and other Bravo reality stars with fan sites. So if someone that's a face of the network can create a fan site, certainly it shouldn't be a problem for someone who works behind the scenes, right? We're seeing guests on Watch What Happened Live being corrected when they use the word hooker and told to say sex worker. We're having adult entertainers bartending in the clubhouse. So I thought, maybe it wouldn't be an issue. Maybe then I could kind of pick and choose which shows I take, evening out my work-life balance a little bit and supplementing my income with the fan sites.
Patrick goes on to talk more about some of the things that he's seen behind the scenes for the crew and some of the long hours and some of the just terrible things that no one should have to work under. And he also talks about some of the corrective actions that he believes Bravo and NBC Universal and these production companies need to take going forward.